Your home could become a death trap this winter, and you probably don't even know it. Right now, as you're watching this video, in your comfortable, heated room, millions of Americans are just one winter storm away from being trapped in a frozen house with no power, no heat, and no way to get help. Power outages now last over 18 hours on average. That's triple what they were just 5 years ago. Remember the Texas winter storm that left families freezing in their own homes? Or the Midwest blackouts, where people literally died from the cold inside their houses? These weren't careless people. They were normal families just like yours who simply didn't know how to prepare. In the next 12 minutes, I'm going to reveal FEMA's official list of 9 emergency items that could mean the difference between life and death when the next winter storm hits. These aren't expensive prepper gadgets. Most cost under $20 and fit in your kitchen drawer. By the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to protect your family when winter turns deadly. Welcome to Food Fixer, where we help you stay prepared and safe. If this information could help someone you care about, smash that like button and subscribe for more life-saving tips. Let's start with a brutal reality that most people refuse to face. Winter storms have become more severe and unpredictable than ever before. The infrastructure that keeps us warm and safe is struggling to keep up. When the grid goes down, so does your heating, your lighting, and your ability to communicate or get help. But here's what really terrifies emergency responders. It's not the storm itself that kills people. It's the first 24 hours after the power goes out. Hypothermia can set in within hours. Dehydration happens faster than you think when you can't access clean water. Carbon monoxide poisoning from desperate attempts to stay warm has killed entire families. The difference between the families who survive and those who don't isn't luck, it's preparation. And specifically, it's having the right 9 items that FEMA recommends for every single household in America. Let's dive into these life-saving essentials, starting with something so simple and cheap that you'll kick yourself for not having it already. Number 1 is the Mylar thermal blanket, what I call the $3 miracle. You've probably seen these shiny, crinkly silver blankets in survival kits or movies. Don't let their appearance fool you. These blankets are designed to reflect up to 90% of your body heat back to you, creating an instant heat shield around your body. Last winter, a solo hiker in the Colorado Rockies survived a deadly snowstorm by wrapping himself in a Mylar blanket. With no fire, no shelter, and temperatures dropping to minus 20 degrees, he made it through the night with his core temperature still above 95 degrees. This isn't luck, it's science. These blankets are smaller than a deck of cards when folded, weigh almost nothing, and cost just a few dollars. No setup required, just unfold and wrap. When your house turns into an icebox and your furnace is dead, you'll understand why FEMA includes these in every official disaster kit. The second essential is a portable power station. With blackouts now averaging over 18 hours, losing power isn't just an inconvenience, it can be life-threatening, especially if you rely on medical devices or need to stay connected to emergency services. FEMA recommends a portable power station with at least 500 watt-hours of capacity. This can run a mini space heater for 3 hours, charge your phone 15 times, or keep medical devices running overnight. Many models can be recharged with solar panels, giving you options even if the grid is down for days. During a Michigan ice storm, one family used their power station to run an electric blanket, a radio, and a slow cooker. While their neighbors were scrambling for candles and blankets, they stayed warm, fed, and connected to emergency updates. This isn't about keeping your Netflix running. It's about survival, communication, and medical needs. When the lights go out, this device becomes your lifeline. Number 3 is the hand-crank NOAA weather radio. When storms knock out cell towers and Wi-Fi, this radio keeps you connected to real-time emergency alerts. These radios provide direct updates from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, including blizzard warnings, flash freeze alerts, and evacuation orders. The beauty of these radios is that they need no batteries or electricity. Just crank the handle to charge. Some models include solar panels or USB ports for charging other devices. In Nebraska, a 72-year-old woman used her NOAA radio to warn her neighbors of a second incoming storm. Her quick action helped the entire block prepare and avoid disaster. When everything else goes silent, this radio keeps you informed and safe. It's your connection to the outside world when you're trapped in your own home. Number 4 might seem simple, but chemical heat packs are pocket-sized lifesavers. When your furnace dies and the cold creeps in, hypothermia can set in quietly. You may feel tired, stop shivering, and before you know it, your body is shutting down. Chemical heat packs generate heat when activated. Just snap or shake and they provide warmth for hours. Place them in your socks, under your arms, or in your hands to stave off the cold. A trucker stranded in North Dakota survived 14 hours in his rig during a blizzard by using 6 heat packs strategically placed on his body. He made it through until help arrived. These are inexpensive, lightweight, easy to store and use, and recommended by both FEMA and the military. Buy enough for your whole family and keep them in your car, coat pockets, and emergency kits. Number 5 addresses something most people never think about: emergency water pouches and purification tablets. You can survive weeks without food, but only days without water. In winter, dehydration is a sneaky killer.
You may not feel thirsty, but your body is losing moisture constantly. Winter storms can burst pipes, drop water pressure, and make boiling water impossible when there's no power. Drinking unsafe water can lead to serious illness when you're already fighting for survival. Emergency water pouches are designed to withstand freezing, they're leak-proof, and have a 5-year shelf life. Purification tablets can be dropped into melted snow or questionable water to kill 99.9% of bacteria, viruses, and parasites. A family in Maine survived 4 days without running water by melting snow and using purification tablets. They stayed healthy while their neighbors got sick from contaminated water. Stock at least 1 gallon per person per day, and keep water pouches and tablets in your car, kitchen, and emergency bag. Number 6 could literally save your life, and it's probably not what you're wearing right now. Thermal base layers made of wool or synthetic materials like merino wool or polyester blends. Your favorite cotton hoodie may be cozy, but in a winter emergency, it can be deadly. Cotton absorbs sweat and holds moisture, turning icy against your skin. Thermal base layers wick moisture away from your body, trap heat, and keep you dry. A firefighter in Montana survived 19 hours trapped in a snowplow thanks to high-quality thermal base layers. He avoided frostbite and walked away with only minor injuries. These layers are thin, lightweight, and designed to be worn under regular clothes. They're your first line of defense against the cold. Don't wait until it's too late to upgrade what you're wearing. Number 7 is waterproof fire starters, the flame that never fails. Matches and lighters often fail in wind, wet, or freezing conditions. Wet wood makes fire building nearly impossible. Waterproof fire starters are small, waxy blocks that burn for up to 12 minutes, even underwater. They're military grade and designed to ignite in the worst conditions. During freeze in upstate New York, a father used fire starters to keep his family alive for 3 days. He cooked food, dried clothes, and melted snow for water, all without power or gas. These are easy to use with no special skills required, reliable in any weather, and essential for warmth, light, and morale. Keep a pack in your car, basement, and next to your fireplace. Number 8 might surprise you: N95 masks. When the power goes out, many people turn to candles, propane stoves, or fireplaces for heat. This can lead to a deadly buildup of carbon monoxide, smoke, and toxic fumes. While N95 masks won't stop carbon monoxide, only proper ventilation and CO detectors can do that, they will protect you from smoke, soot, and chemical fumes. They also offer protection against winter viruses like flu and RSV. During a blackout in Chicago, a family burned furniture for warmth and ended up in the ER with chemical pneumonia. Their neighbor, who wore an N95 mask while tending the fire, stayed healthy. Keep a 10-pack of N95 masks in your emergency kit, car, and near your fireplace. The final item is something that seems old-fashioned, but becomes priceless in an emergency: cash. When the power is out, so are card readers, ATMs, and digital payment systems. In a crisis, cash is king. During a 9-day blackout in Minnesota, people with full shopping carts at the only open gas station had to leave empty-handed because they didn't have cash. FEMA recommends keeping $100 to $300 in small bills, 5s and 10s, in a waterproof bag. This cash isn't for luxuries, it's for survival. Buying medicine, paying for fuel, or getting food when nothing else works. Now that you know what you need, let's talk about actually building your emergency kit. You need Mylar blankets, at least 1 per person, plus extras for your car and go bag, a portable power station with solar charging capability if possible, a NOAA weather radio that's hand crank or solar powered, chemical heat packs enough for every family member for several days, water pouches and purification tablets, 1 gallon per person per day, plus backup purification, thermal base layers made of wool or synthetic materials for every family member, multiple packs of waterproof fire starters in key locations, a 10-pack minimum of N95 masks stored in multiple places, and $100 to $300 in emergency cash kept dry and hidden. Store these supplies in 3 key locations: your home in a central, easily accessible location, your car in the trunk or glove compartment, and in a go bag that's ready to grab in case you need to evacuate. The families and individuals who survived recent blackouts and blizzards weren't lucky. They were prepared. They had the right gear, knew how to use it, and didn't wait until disaster struck to take action. Others weren't so fortunate. The difference was often as simple as having a Mylar blanket, a few heat packs, or a working radio. The coldest nights of 2025 are coming, and they won't wait for you to get ready. These 9 FEMA-approved items aren't just suggestions, they're essentials. Winter doesn't care about your plans or your comfort. The difference between survival and tragedy often comes down to a few simple tools and a little planning. Stock up now, build your emergency kit, and make sure every member of your family knows where to find and how to use these tools. When the storm comes, you'll be the one who's prepared, not panicked. Winter doesn't wait, and neither should you. Take action today to protect yourself and your loved ones. If this video helped you understand what you need to survive this winter, hit that like button and subscribe to Food Fixer for more life-saving content. Your future self will thank you when you're warm, safe, and prepared while others are struggling in the cold. Stay safe, stay warm, and be ready for whatever this winter brings.